give us a one-sentence summary of Withington Walls?
Withington Walls, like our tagline is like vibrant public art as a catalyst for change. So that's kind of, yeah, what it means to me, you know, that, yeah, this is not one sentence, is it?
I just was told that there was a guy who would like to do our mural or our screen. So I said, yeah, fine, you know. So I came on a Monday morning and there it was. So it kind of speaks for the lighthouse here, which is trying to give out light, trying to help people, trying to connect with people.
I wondered if you could tell the story of, well, we know that you painted the first shutter in Withington, really. You know, you were the first Withington Wall.
I had no idea. Until somebody pointed out, I was like, oh yeah, actually I did. I didn't even think. I messaged Ed, I said thank you, because in my heart I felt really grateful for this, you know, like it's so beautiful. You make something beautiful out of something which is not really pretty. Grey shutters are not pretty, I don't think. Rusty shutters are not. Shutters are not generally pretty, are they? Or the walls.
I'm proud of what we've achieved, yeah, it makes me feel good. Otherwise I wouldn't do it, yeah. But I'm just wired that way, I think. Like, I want to get out there and do stuff. Oscar was like the driving force behind the group show that we had at Withington Baths. Like, that wouldn't have been possible without him, you know, technically, artistically, you know, he was the kind of driving, kind of creative force. It's been really, really nice getting to know him and working with him. I think he's a really impressive young man.
Well, I approached Withington Walls actually. I saw them on Instagram and it just looked like a great community project. So I dropped them an email and Ed got back to me, started working on my first painting for them basically, and it all went from there.
Like, collaboration's really interesting, isn't it? Like, all teamwork or collaboration is interesting because I think artistically you bouncing ideas off each other, having a sounding board or a little nugget of an idea exploding into something bigger is really interesting.
It's going to be like these lines, then these lines. Working with Len in particular, well, it's quite a unique thing for me because Len didn't have any experience using spray paint or working to the scale that we were working, so like multiple shutters big.
You must direct me.
You don't want to be kind of like, I'm doing that.
Yeah.
Because, you know, you're just never going to get anything done and it's going to get everywhere. I guess over years of painting, I've got some mastery of spray paint and like able to work at scale. So to be able to share that with someone is like there's something very rewarding about that. It's like a back and forth like that.
Okay.
I was just nosing.
No, please do.
I thought you were just spray painting it.
No, we're making a design across the whole of the 8 shutters.
Time it brighten the place up.
Yeah.
Nice one, mate.
Thank you.
Everyone's got different lifestyles, everybody's got different views, everybody's got different understandings of how life is. But I think if we respect one another, that's the most important thing. So I think we're becoming a closer community now, and I like that.
When you walk into a space to understand what are the values of these people, you know, you can see our values are hope for the future, for our children, for this planet. By looking at those murals and the walls and the shutters, you can see that we believe in peace and harmony. We love music, and I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna make myself cry, that's sad.
It's amazing what Ed's done with Withington Walls because I know for a fact he hasn't earned a penny off it.
You know, each one of those 50 shutters was, you know, that was scrubbed by me on a morning. You know, that takes time and energy.
He's just done it alongside his day job, really, and just because he cares about his community and he loves art.
I got in a load of trouble once for stealing a print of Van Gogh from my art class at school because I wanted it on my wall at home. Like now I get to like commission artists that I respect to do these large scale artworks where I live. It's incredible. Like it's amazing that all these spaces now have the opportunity to be artworks, whether it's a shutter or a wall. We've started doing street cabinets. It's really nice that there's all these little opportunities to bring art into our lives.
Once we had a meeting, I think it was like before all this started, there was a really bad graffiti above here. Now they cleaned it.
I just want people to feel involved in public space. In a lot of cities, people feel quite alienated from where they live.
It's really interesting what is home, because I'm a born minority from the country I am. As a child as well, my parents would move every 5 years, so I've never felt that rootedness. There was a moment I was in the shop. I don't know what happened. I don't know when exactly. I just suddenly felt like, wow, this is home.
Hello.
Are you coming in here?
Coming to the shop?
I felt I belonged to here. And this particular space, this particular geography, I'm part of it.
I live in Withington, like I'm invested in the area, I'm bringing up my kids here. I want this to be, it's a community I love, and it's a really diverse and interesting and vibrant community, and I just want it to be the best it can be. Like if you see local people obviously investing time and energy and positive spirit in their community, hopefully that will inspire others to do the same.
I belong to this community. I'm welcomed by this community, and I love this community. Yeah, this is home. It is home. It is. It's the first time in my life, I think. I'm going to be 50 this year. I feel at home. I keep bumping into people. Each person you bump into, we talk. And we share stories. Somebody has just met somebody. Someone is going on a holiday. Or their family is coming in for a visit, or they've just read a book. And we keep coming back to this story theme, isn't it? I think it's the end of the day, I think we are made of stories, aren't we? Without them, it's just like, what is to share? And I guess Withington Walls are as well, telling a story of us, story of people of Withington.